Okay, hey everyone, and welcome to another Class 66 Rocks Stobart review. Now, before we kick off this review, I'd just like to say recently, somebody has stolen one of my videos. I have reported him to YouTube for copyright infringement, as I was told by a fellow YouTube user, who's also a friend of mine, that this guy had simply just taken my video from my channel, re-uploaded it onto his channel, and then claimed that it was his without giving me any credit for it. So I've got him reported. So I've got to say, if you do want to borrow my content to use in your videos, please ask first. Just don't take without asking. It's wrong. I mean, I spent quite a few hours putting the video together and going out my way to film it. So the property is actually mine. It's not this other user's at all. So I'm quite annoyed about that, because I think it was somebody who subscribed to me as well. And I think some other users have also had theirs taken by the same person, because some videos I've seen featured in my subscriptions page, and then on this channel it's the same video. So please, 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 if you want to use my footage in your channel, please get in touch first. Don't just take it, because otherwise you will be facing a copyright infringement and I will have you reported for it. And I'd also like to say, if anybody else does notice any of my videos appearing on other channels, please let me know, because then those other people will also be going down. I don't take lightly to thieving at all, especially when the property belongs to me. I mean, I don't suppose these people would like it if I stole their videos and re-uploaded them. I'd be the first one to get reported. So that's how I'm feeling just at the minute. So I'll calm down a bit and we will get on with today's review. So as you can see today, we're looking at the Eddie Stobart collection by Atlas Editions, and this is a certificate of authenticity. This basically says that this document is an authentic replica. Well, the model accompanying this document, it's officially licensed and approved by Eddie Stobart. And as you can see today, we're looking at a Volvo with walking floor trailer, so it's a Volvo FH series in other words. So we'll just turn the certificate over, and as you can see there, we've got a bit of information on the back. So I'll just let you read that for a minute. Now, if you can hear a bit of banging, it's my bedroom door, which I'm going to shut now, because today has been the windiest day ever. I think it must be about 200-mile-an-hour winds outside. Earlier it was blowing trees down up the road from me, and we've had the fire brigade out down another country lane near to where I live. The weather's been absolutely horrendous, so I've stayed indoors today. So let's take a look at the model then. So as you can see, here we have the box, and as you can see on the side here, it's styled like the side of the trailer. So we've got Stobart biomass, and underneath that we've got the words supplying renewable energy. If we turn the box to the top now, we can see we've got the Stobart cab wrap design featured on the corners of the left and right hand sides, and we also have the description there, which is Volvo FH walking floor trailer. The name is Sophia Taylor, and the fleet number is H4939. So I'm guessing Sophia Taylor is maybe a fan club member, because I've never known Stobarts use like a first name or a middle name and then a surname. But Taylor could actually be her middle name. So that was quite intriguing as to why they named it like that. But as you can see, we've got an image of the truck that we're taking a look at. So if I turn the box round to the side now, we can see we have the words Eddie Stobart, and underneath that in the oval we have 1/76 scale die-cast metal special edition collector's model. So let's get this model open and take a look at it. So we'll just take that piece of plastic off there, and we will take a look at the model. So as we can see, here's the model. It's presented on a very nice display stand. There's a bit of weight to it. It's not too light, it's not too heavy, so it's in between. But as you can see on the bottom, we have a description which says Volvo walking floor trailer, Sophia Taylor, and the fleet number H4939. So what we'll do now, we will take a look at the front. So starting with the cab, I'll just put a bit of zoom on the camcorder there. As you can see, on the top of the cab we have the word Stobart in white on a green background. Moving down now to the middle, we can see we have the Stobart cab wrap design printed very neatly on the front there, and the name Sophia Taylor just in the middle. So I'll just zoom the camcorder in to show you that. And we also have the word FH and Volvo along with the Volvo logo in the centre of the grille just there. And as you can see, we also have the lights and the indicators on the left and right hand sides, and we also have the number plate, which is KX63. Is that, oops, a bit of bad focus there. Is that an M? I think it's an M. Yeah, KX63MZL. So this is one of the newer Volvos to enter the Stobart fleet. So I'm guessing it's a 2013 model, and if I remember rightly, 63 was the back end of 2013, as that's the same year as my car. So I had that in November 2013. So as we can see, we have the mirrors and the blind spot mirrors on the left and right hand sides, as you can see. So turning the model round to the side now, we can see it's a 6-wheel tracked unit, hence the 3 wheels on either side. As you can see, we've got the Stobart cab wrap design printed very neatly on the side of the cab door just there. That mainly goes up to the window. You can also see we've got the silver Stobart S arrow there. We also have the stobartgroup.com website, and down here we have the fleet number H4939 and the name Sophia Taylor. So moving on to the trailer now. As we can see, it's a triaxle trailer, hence the 3 wheels on either side. Starting with the front of the trailer here, we can see we've got the ladders and the walkway. This is where the Stobart drivers walk up to reel the roof in on the trailer, and also to fold it back over again once it's loaded. As you can see, we've got the trailer legs just under there on both sides. Taking a look at the side now, we can see we have the words Stobart Biomass, Stobart in green with a red outline around each letter, and the biomass is also in green, but on the top there you can see we've got the renewable energy logo. I think, is it called the flame effect or the leaf effect? Not too sure without checking my Stobart magazines. Now I know some of the new trailers have been done up in a different design, so I think Oxford Diecast have just released one of them actually, so I've still yet to get that. So underneath we can see we have the words supplying renewable energy in green. So moving the trailer and the display stand round to the back now. So on the back here we can see, if I just zoom it in, we've got some marker lights running across the top half of the trailer just there. On the back of the doors we have the word Stobart Biomass in green and the stobartgroup.com website again. And you can also see we've got the flame, well I'm going to call it the flame effect for this review, but if I'm wrong please leave your comments below. And we have the trailer number, which is WF70, which is walking floor. You can also see we've got some reflectors or hazard warning panels, whatever you want to call them, on the bottom left and right hand sides. And again underneath there you can see we've got the brakes, the reversing lights and the indicators, as well as the number plate just hidden under there, if you can see that. So turning the display stand in the trailer around to the other side now, you can see we've got something a bit different on this side. We've got the trailer straps which get thrown over. So as you can see we've got one here, another one there, another one there, and another one there. These are painted in black and virtually equal spacing along the trailer, as you can tell. So obviously we've got a little box under here as well. I think, is that where the straps are kept? I'm not too sure, but if you do know, please leave your comments below. So obviously once the sheet's rolled back over, once the trailer's full, obviously these straps are thrown over and then fastened to secure the load. As you can see, again, we've got the wording Stobart biomass and supplying renewable energy on the side of the trailer. And we can also see the ladder and the walkway from this side now, which is just there. Taking a look at the cab, we can see there's not much difference on this. We've got the Stobart cab wrap design, printed very neatly, again, going up to the cab window. We've got the silver Stobart S arrow just there, on the stobartgroup.com website. And we also have the name Sophia Taylor and the fleet number H4939 just on the bottom of the cab door there. So that's it basically. The Atlas Editions Volvo FH series with walking floor trailer in Eddie Stobart limited livery.